Fuji Network Sporto
そして巻き込まれたアーバイン、後方のマシンも大混乱のクラッシュ。いやこれはひどいな。さらにいくわ。最終コーナーだ。さあどうなる。4台のマシン。原田が前だ。原田勝った。ったのは原田。やった。
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
恋のときめきしたこと忘れはしない。あの日のこと甘いメロディー聞きながらお互いに
おかえりなさい。ドラゴンマンションの第一重版です。
大地
トヨタモータースポーツ。
あなたの近くに ATM ネットワークさらに拡大 UFJ24 始まる。
僕は向かい合いたい。僕は向かっていきたい。
新しいことを始めよう。100年目の山一証券で。
秋よりも激しく、夏よりも愛しく抱きしめて。
目標は F1 です。
Super high speed technology by Dome Racing Team.
4 hours ago, the round 2 of the championship kick-started here in Austria and didn't take too long at all to light the blue touch paper, locking up from many and a wide run through turn 1, including for John Falb, who was later on penalised for overtaking or benefiting from a much wider run on the exit of turn 1 and gaining that extra momentum. Then a frightening moment for the team Virage car of Rob Hodes, losing it under braking and smacking into the side of the Alessandro Bressan driven 1AIM Villorba Corsa Ligier, 2 cars out on the spot. Neither of which could be repaired, of course, because even though they weren't missing wheels, significant suspension damage was done to both cars. Then the early pit stops for United Autosports and their 22 and 32 cars. Out of the third corner went the 26 machine, continuing to go well in the hands of Roman Rusinov. There was a spin between Mikey Benham and Rory Penttinen. I think kick-started by some contact, but far more brutal contact on the exit of the corner. Jean-Baptiste Lehay attempted an overtake on the 25G drive car, but that didn't quite come off, with the Frenchman having to skate through the gravel. Windscreen wipers starting to appear at about 1 o'clock, but before that there was contact between a Iron Lynx Ferrari and the 32 for Manuel Maldonado. Racing experience spinning at turn 1 as well, but this was the big moment of the race, with so many cars losing it at turn 7, and with many LMP2s reliant on their aerodynamic downforce on slick tyres, just aquaplaning, straight lining off the track through the gravel. And in the case of Joop van Uitert, doing big damage to the front of the 32 car. He actually lifted the tyre wall off the ground. He hit it with such force. The run up towards a much drier looking turn 3. This was the moment where the lead changed in the favour of Louis Delatraz. A slight error that had happened on the previous lap for Franco Colapinto maybe offered a clue to Louis Delatraz that he would have his best opportunity of taking the race lead at turn 3, and a lap later he did just that. Vincent Voss very happy indeed to see the WRT car take a second victory of the season, and a late pit stop, but even that was illegal as far as Graf were concerned. It meant that Cool Racing's Matt Bell would take the race win in LMP3. GTE honours going the way of AF Corsa and Manu Collard, Francois Perrodo, Alessio Rivera. The biggest round of applause though going to Team WRT with their winning squad of Robert Kubica, Louis Delatraz and Yifei Ye in the number 41 Orica. Team WRT winners, Cool Racing winners, and AF Corsa with the lights flashing also get a big trophy in GTE. Confirmation of the race result for round 2 of the season. 149 laps completed, and Belgian team WRT are the winners again. G-Drive though with a good points haul, not only in the Pro part of LMP2 but also in Pro-Am, with each of their cars, well, second in Pro for the 26, winners in Pro-Am for 25. Racing Team Turkey, Ultimate, Edex Sport complete the top 6. LMP3 is 1, surprisingly, because I'm sure Matt Bell didn't quite expect the late pit stop that was necessary for car 8. At the moment, car 8 is displayed in 3rd. We think it's highly unlikely that that car will retain 3rd position and a podium finish. But Cool Racing, Euro International, definitely cemented into a podium spot. And GTE going the way of AF Corsa ahead of Spirit of Race with their 55 Ferrari. And in 3rd position, Iron Lynx.
勝利を重ね進化を重ねるビラージュミシュランから。
And what has happened here? He's got a problem. He's got a problem. Drama again at Le Mans 1990.
I have no power.
The children play and view each day as something that will always be exactly that same way. They seem to know.
新世紀を見据えて大胆な発想と追随を許さない質で築く新しき伝統のロイヤルステージ、ヨーアハウス。夢が
The soul is back at the speedway. The fans are back in the stands. This is, and always will be, the greatest spectacle in racing. As they come to green, this is the Indianapolis 500 for everybody to see.
A jumbled start. Scott Dixon gets the field wound up, and then first to throttle. Dixon leads two young guns into turn one. 3 wide around the outside. Helio Castroneves making a move in turn 2 on Ryan Hunter-Reay. He's working his way to the front.
Great move from the 3-time champion Helio Castroneves in that pink and black car. The first one that you'll see. The white and red car is Ericsson looking for options. And Colton Herta, the 21-year-old American, takes the lead of the Indy 500.
Here comes VK. VK is going to make a run down the inside, gets the squeeze. They both draft up on Herta, but Rinus VK, the two youngsters, now move to the front of the field.
A 21-year-old leads a 20-year-old. We talk about the youth movement in IndyCar. You're seeing it right here, right now.
Now VK. He's going for the lead. A run on Herta. Absolutely, and he's going to pull it off too. Rinus VK said, I think I'd like to lead the first lap, but he's going to lead lap 2.
Colton Herta did a great job in the first inning. He maintained position and he missed his mark.
Stephen Wilson is in a pit road accident. The front of that car is torn off.
Where's Wilson? Here he comes.
Coming in. White car.
Oh, he's going way too fast.
Boy.
And he's locked up, locks the rears on a downshift. It's so easy to do as these cars come down from speed.
Disaster for the prohibitive race favorite Scott Dixon, who had to come down pit road for emergency service. But when he came down pit road, the car ran out of fuel, and now it will not refire. He came in as a leader, but now he's going to clearly lose a lap.
Dixon's almost perfect month of May has gone the wrong way, and same problem here for Alexander Rossi. Castroneves, at the age of 46, wants to be a 4-time winner. He's not hanging around for anybody. Wheel to wheel with Connor Daly.
VK right there, bump to the inside. This time he's going to go through. Connor Daly's going to go with him. 2 at once, teammates. Look at this. Connor Daly, hometown hero, wants the lead. He's grown up here his whole life. Listen to the crowd. Oh, they went crazy.
The rookie has a speeding penalty. McLaughlin into the pits. That takes him out of the mix.
Rahal lost it out of the pits. Cold tires in front of the leaders. That was, a tire was hit. And a tire.
This is the pit stop. Everything's going normal. They don't see anything
wait
untoward.
a second. Hang on. This was not a mistake from Graham Rahal. I don't think that left rear was tight. Not his fault at all.
It did.
Oh, my gosh. And then that tire rolled out into the middle of the track, bounced off the wall, right into Connor Daly's path, and he hit it like a football.
Graham Rahal can't believe it. He knew he had a potentially race-winning car. Chip Ganassi Racing's Spanish star, Alex Palou, winner of the season opener, leads the field to green, but watch the orange and black Chevy in third. Here comes Pato Award on Helio Castroneves. Castroneves pulls out to take the lead again.
The Award, but first we've got Will Power backwards in Simon Pagenaud's pit box. Another car loses it in the pit lane, coming down to fill out a stop. So many accidents in pit lane today with people trying to get slowed down.
Ryan Hunter-Reay was running in the top 5, but as he came to make a stop about 4 laps ago, you see him lock up. He said the pedal went to the floor. He lost the brakes, had to avoid Simona Di Silvestro's crew. He got a pit speed penalty. He's a lap down.
What a shame. RHR was running well
all
day. Palou on Helio.
Castroneves goes back to the front.
Palou on the inside of Helio again. Nothing new there.
Felix Rosenquist coming to pit road. He gives up the lead. Now just Takuma Sato on that strategy as Helio Castroneves goes for the lead.
5 laps to go.
Back, look at your outside.
Here comes Pillow.
Oh yeah, it's on. Castroneves can do it, I think.
Here we go.
2 laps to go. 2.
Here it comes. Outside, that is bold.
Turn 1, Helio.
Don't lose too much ground, Pillow. Get back in line.
Onto the backstretch for the final time. Can Castroneves weave his way around? He sticks behind RHR. Now here, Pillow. Pillow gets closer. There's a 4-time win on the line for Helio Castroneves. Look at the crowd. They know history's on the line. Welcome to the 4-time club, Helio Castroneves. That is awesome. Spider-Man is back at the Speedway.
Wow, look at that. Holding up all 4, Helio Castroneves goes into history.
And you're about to see Mr. Excitement go wild. This was spoken about for so long. Would we ever see the Spider-Man climb the fence at the Speedway again? Well, now we got that answer.
And the fans have always loved Helio Castroneves.
Watch the Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix Race 1, Saturday, June 12th at 2 p.m. on NBC.
とても可愛い時間だったり、とても憎い時間だったり、胸が鳴り続けます。だから1秒に夢中。キャビンにハードボックス新登場。頂点へ。軽さを超えたスーパーマイルド、キャビンから新登場。力にあえるキャビンスピリット、軽さに味があるキャビンハードボックス。
At 11 o'clock this morning, the massive amount of cars, 41 of them in total, got going then at Circuit Paul Ricard de Castellet. It started with some contact between Roman Rusinov and Phil Hansen, who was trying to get up the inside, but around the outside, Yifei Ye would take the race lead. However, we would learn subsequently that Yifei Ye was out of position as the race began, and he would have to take a penalty because of that. Got an awesome getaway, but possibly because he was in breach of the regulations. There was a little bit of contact for two of the middle order, but generally speaking, everyone got through turns 1 and 2 safely. And then down to turn 5, which is the next pinch point on the opening lap, which sent GTE cars at some rather unconventional lines, not only for the 77 WeatherTech Porsche, which straight line turn 5, but it also went incredibly wide at turn 5 as well, and at the same time took the GTE lead, but later on we would see Christian Ried concede that to Ollie Hancock. A car stuck right in the middle of the track was the number 9 Graf car for LMP3. Full course yellows brought out not for that reason, but partly because of some debris, partly because of the 1AIM Villorba Corsa car stuck at turn 5 for Alessandro Bressan, an instant retirement and a real terrible start to the year for Villorba Corsa. A early bit of battling between the two Inter-Europol competition cars. They would later be involved in some contact with the number 60 Ferrari right here on the exit of the turn 11, and that was partly because of a spun Iron Lynx Ferrari right in front of them as well, which had missed first time around. Then this shoulder barge into turn 3 between the LMP3 car of the Polish team and the 60 Ferrari once again. Yellow flags and safety car brought out because of the stranded number 13 machine. Went back to racing, and this nasty incident between Michael Fassbender and Manuela Gostner, it would put the 83 Iron Dames Ferrari out on the spot. Gostner limped the 488 back to the pit lane, but after the team had assessed the rear suspension, they worked out that that would not be a car that could rejoin. The 93 car was amazingly rebuilt and did get to the finish. G-Drive with an awesome overtake at turn 5. This a frightening moment for CR Cruz as the rear of his team Virage LMP3 car went up big time. Then the pit stops, the final stops for the GTE cars for car 55 and the eventual race winner, number 80, Iron Lynx for the winners in Barcelona. A first ever win for DKR Engineering for Jean-Philippe Desraux and Laurence Hoare. And it's a first win of the year for G-Drive Racing with the Auris 01. Well done to Nick de Vries, who did the business at the end. Confirmation now of the results after round 3 of the season, the 4 hours of Le Castellet. It's G-Drive Racing with the Auris 01 who are victorious. Roman Rusinov, Franco Colapinto, Nick de Vries. United Autosports get 2 cars on the podium, though. That looked relatively unlikely at maybe half distance. Duquesne finished 4th ahead of Team WRT and the Racing Team Turkey outfit, who win Pro-Am ahead of Algarve Pro Racing and Panis Racing. DKR Engineering are winners for the first time in the LMP3 category, ahead of the team that's done all the winning to this point, Cool Racing. United Autosports also make the podium in LMP3 with their number 2 car. And in GTE, it's another win for Iron Lynx and the number 80. 55 finished second, the Spirit of Race Ferrari, 3rd position, and a close run thing, only 1.4 seconds between the 88 and the 77 Proton competition Porsche doing the chasing. 4 cars did not make the finish, most of which I've already explained about.
ずっと眺めていた遠く幼い頃から今も色あせたその景色は真っ白な壁に飾って歩く目が僕を掴んで